to be a little bit better against the Morphling. But in this case, a Dragon Knight will be their pickup, and such ends a lineup that I think is incredibly scary right now. Power Rangers put their lineup up a little bit more, maybe a I hate to say a 70-30, but I think that's just the power they've got from this one. Hellraisers, they've got a decently well-rounded lineup with two fantastic supports. Of course, Earthshaker is also really strong, but...
Goddamn, smoking up on the Vengeful Spirit. Illidan on that Morphling, his signature hero, you could say. YW, the YOLO warrior, playing the Watchdog and Chargeflow on that presumably offlane Earthshaker.
What are they doing? I think they're expecting Power Rangers to be on the bottom. Oh no, they're warning the jungle.
Yeah. Up against the
Oh man, what a play!
So
yeah,
either you pick a bounty hunter, you just one of the jungle. So it's now they might
actually
find someone
run
here.
to the
Kingdom's fine, but she can't up on the high ground.
Oh, this is really important.
Might not be a good idea. Yeah, start with the spin here. I think she gets too much. Cheshire get isolated. Now, Illidan, this Cheshire Cat and Alpha Ninja. He should be the first blood here if they can get enough right clicks in. And sure are. There it is. Alpha Ninja gets it. Nice little fissure there from Shasha actually blocking the rest of PR off.
The battle begins.
And it was an interesting fight for Bison. Maybe even dive Cheshire Cat. This is a troublesome maneuver for him. He'll go straight on in though. Waveform's up, needs one more right click. He gets it. Now, of course, he might pay for it, but...
He should be fine actually. There's no rotations coming in. South will be cancelled though. But it's the remaining war, so that's gonna be a little bit annoying. Yeah, that's a kill on the Morphling. He was already top of the CS charges. On the bottom lane, Keanu also getting pretty much free farm, but a little bit lower than his CS department of the they have been using a lot of time actually pushing down his tower.
Follow as it looks like they are rotating in towards mid.
With some pretty good creeps to do to be able to draw, initiate, fall up from the center, and also rise with the back from. That should be a dead target. Plenty of chains available, and this is what we were just talking about. Just rotate around, grab a kill, grab the tower. Perfect Cat will get some 6 as well from the screen ability, unless experience is too doing it. They still gets it, alright, so that's good. So he has the row available, which makes it a little bit harder for Hellraisers to go in. Obviously, that's
Hitting another tier 1 would be huge, opening up the jungle. It looks like, though, that HR are going to start to play a little bit more on the aggressive and will go after tier 1 themselves, and they really have no trouble getting this.
Down. Dano still has something bait once he does, but it only gets one swipe on goddamn. It's more than enough to secure the kill though. J4 at the same time dies to Illidan, who is a monster right now. He gets the Hawk, and now chasing away Cheshire Cat as well as Keanu realizes, hey, maybe I can fight him. And he realizes, okay, maybe not without any help.
Yeah, Illidan, an incredible timing to hit.
And that's going to allow him to actually start joining these fights a little bit more aggressively, right? As soon as Link has crossed, it's making it a little bit useful for goddamn here if you had a glimpse back into the whole combo of everyone from PR here. Not a whole lot that the poor Vengeful Spirit can do, so that might just turn into another tier 2 tower push. YW as well as Charge right here though. No Blink Dagger on the Surfshaker yet, but it does have his arcane boots, so still pretty good farm for a guy in his position. He should still be able to annoy them enough with the fissure and with the threat of the walk-in echo slam that you have to be a little bit careful here to group up, right? Helps him out. Again, pretty much using it on cooldown in this game so far now. Yep. It's tier 2 being pressured, and Hellraisers this time not in any position to take any sort of trade, so they're either gonna have to let this go for free or start fighting it. Gonna be very hard. They do get the illusion from the Dragon Knight, it's instantly popped though. Yeah, just don't feel comfortable going in. But now after this, back to get thrown on the rise to follow here, but that's a pretty tanky Dragon Knight. Both heals from Cheshire Cat though. He's kinda isolated on the wrong side, gets around a little bit, should be tracked down, got him in front. A bit of chaos trying to stay alive. He will alter and applying his Keanu gets the Omni Slash on Witch Doctor. It's a 2-for-1 trade so far. Might be a 3-for-1 charge though. A little bit too tanky. We'll be able to get back after the will be glimpsed back into the stack. So extra play from J4 catching him outside the base. So with that, 3 heroes down, only the Cheshire Cat on the side of PR. It might just
incredibly careful of fights like that.
yeah, IllidanSTR, they can't quite bring him down. He glimpsed back and swap back. Did give him enough damage here. Caught with the coil, and yeah, that triple block TP. Nice little pick up there. So damn sure.
Looks like Illidan was in a little bit of trouble there, but was able to waveform out. Not having the IllidanSTR just yet, has enough gold for it, but is holding on to the gold for now. But it seems Payer are going to make their way down to the bottom lane. They might run headlong into HR though, as a Shadow Blade up, Arise will initiate on the Goddamn, gets the damage off. Fisher will come through, stop the action a little bit. They don't exactly have a glimpse to bring Shoshlo back, so they will end up giving him up. After Ninja, of course, being able to ball himself into the trees, get himself away as well, but a nice little pickoff, if not.
Yep. So.
Yeah, and you got it right. He's the front man here. Keanu tends to stay back and wait for his ultimate, or wait for the prime opportunity to get his ulti off. And of course,
they find him with the roar as well. Actually, enough damage here. Glimpse back as well to keep him placed a little bit longer, but just really takes out. But all that's big commitment there. Well, not much gain. It's forcing him out. After Ninja gets caught on TP there with Arise, Dragon Tail. A little bit too strong, but after Ninja this time he will get himself out. Skip his as well, maybe not. Glimpse back into the trees. Oh, no, this is maybe into the blink, but the only slash.
It was able to jump to him.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was so unlucky. I think that was right within the range that Keanu can jump to. Like, Rise still has the Aegis Immortality, 15 seconds before he's able to pop into Elder Dragon form again.
It's only 17 minutes in, this Shen army is still very strong and hard to deal with. Even for an Illidan who, I mean, this Morphling kind of hard to bring down now between the Lincolns as well as the Ghost Scepter, but doesn't actually have the damage to deal with this per shot. So again, the X-Lab Plutonium take more. Back to the equalize safe. One out of guard from Big Number now down from first one of ball up Ranger with the orb in. Of course, he doesn't really want to jump, and they're trying to run away, but you cannot run away from a disruption. They take out Viola Warrior before he can get anything else done, and that'll be a tier 2 for sure. And they feel they will also go for the tier 3s. As I said, they still have that Aegis. For now, it seems like they just want to take over jungle.
Themselves a lot of it by forcing PR out of their jungles, out of their side of the map, and that gives them plenty of room to farm. But it looks like HR are not going to, or PR, Jesus, are not going to let this go on for too much longer. They smoke up, and it'll make their way over to Hellraisers.
Also, Hellraiser smoke as well. Shasha gets a blink off. But, well, shots thought they really want to bring it down and get the back. Get the Echo Slam up. That just means that the Echo Slam is down. No follow-up here, and of course the heals from Shen between the Mac and Hand of Gore also available if necessary. It's don't do too much, and that means that Earthshaker is down for another 30 seconds, but more than that, with an Agnum Scepter coil, they're just gonna get stunned for forever, essentially.
Scepter coil is brutal to deal with.
Oh, hello!
Yep. Illidan, guess what he just got?
Elays, that was just a nuke down. I was looking at him down in the middle lane. Then he replicated down here, Arise, looking for payback perhaps. Scouting out with Shadow Blade for the time being. Josh on white double gas, gonna go for shots. The Echo Slam's still available, but there's a big AB for Dragon Knight. Doesn't really give a damn. Josh, yeah, he notices that.
He can't blink away.
Make sure to give his teammates enough space to get away themselves. Everyone outside the PR is gonna claim that counter kill. So 1-for-1 trade for the most part.
Yeah, but a BKB and an update with the Static Storm, well, guess what? It's not an Agnum Scepter, as you were mentioning, so he can't just get locked down by that anymore, which is incredibly important. Now, goddamn, is getting very aggressive, but they glimpse him back, which means they can't exactly...
But since he's Arise, block with everything here, that one's committing piano, looking for his bucket out, but the Cavs is something a little bit, has to walk away, Arise is already dead, all the beast mass up, and they're not going to Static Storm, nice slash from Keanu, but not enough to bring anyone down just yet. The heal's coming up from Witch Doctor. They will find the big one as well in the end. Nowhere for him to run. The shotgun is there from Illidan. It's a triple kill for the Morphling just like that.
I hate to say it.
Initiation from Power Rangers there.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but that glimpse probably sealed their fate right there. Yeah. Of course, Shoshlo find the perfect opportunity to bring down the big player on Power Rangers towards that Dragon Knight, but that's one of the...
This Puck looking for Lincoln's himself by the looks of it. HR with the momentum and the determination to be able to go for any beta ones initiating. PR, well, what do we have at this point? They are looking for disruptive acts. J4 not quite there yet, though, of course. Bagnag now with the crit stick. Bristol is in the works.
Yeah, they've got to stop building the mid-game items like the drums, the Shadow Blaze, the things like they had an advantage because they had the mid-game items, but now they got to start worrying about these sort of tier 3, tier 4, tier 5 items, which are the data list. Of course, Scotty out of the jug as they go into stage 4. They might be able to bring them down. Shotsko is taking a lot of damage back to the rise. Those Ghostbusters up. They've got a static storm, but Illidan is within DKB. Now walks away as the Omni Slash up on the bench. Double from the action center. Keanu getting hit, but they are able to cancel out the Fisher, so Keanu's going to walk away from this one. Maybe he can't. Illidan might chase him down, but Afro Ninja and YW on the back line take a lot of damage from the tower. Illidan comes through with the Assassin's Strike and is able to bring down Keanu. And that, I mean, that opens up the bottom racks, and that might be it. It is, and GG called. 35 minutes in, not what, 4 or 5 minutes after the boss drill fight, but the game is over. That just shows the power of coming back to a fight like that.
HR made it look easy with that last push. I mean, they almost were able to backdoor through the tier 3 entirely just with Illidan hitting away at it. So
Yeah.
PR kind of had to start to try and take a fight, but
Illidan didn't die
have the
once.
power. Yeah, I told you, man, it's favorite hero.
All that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.